everyone. I am Rachel Clark, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm really excited to have a couple of lovely ladies here with me. I kicked Dr. Jason off here tonight, so this is girls' night. So, like I said, thanks so much for joining us. As I've shared with you, and Dr. Jason and I have shared over the last several weeks, how much my life has changed because of the Moringa products, which Dr. Bobby here is the one that actually introduced me to the products and got me started on that, which really helped me. I was in a pretty bad place before, just with my health and not feeling well and just my mindset and not being happy. Well, once I started on the products and started feeling better, it opened up things for me. It kind of cleared that brain fog and really helped me work on myself. So I'm in a much better place now than where I once was. And Dr. Bobby has been here with me on my journey for the last 2.5 years to get to a place now where I'm really happy with my life. I feel great. I'm excited about what the future holds, and which is why I started this whole Facebook page, to be able to inspire others, because I know what it's like to be in that dark place and just feeling like that you have no hope. And this is why, I just want to encourage people that there is hope. And that's why I'm so excited to have Christina here with me tonight, because her story is a little similar to mine, but she has come a really long way. And I just actually met Christina. When did you say you started? Like back in May. And you know how I believe that God brings people into your life, and God brought these two ladies into my life, and they mean the world to me. So thank you so much. I know that you were not wild about coming on here tonight, but I really appreciate you coming on to share your story. So where were you at? Describe the place that you were at before you started on this journey.
I guess I could say that I felt a little lonely. Always felt like there was somebody over my back, just hanging on me, always trying to pick out what I've done wrong. And it's just like that little devil on your shoulder, constantly nagging at you. And I wasn't happy with myself. I wouldn't say I was totally depressed, because I could relate with people and talk to people, but I still had this person within me that felt like I was alone, or I didn't have those friendships that I needed. And so I guess just feeling, left out, or just anything would make me feel like I was left out. And it didn't even have to be anything particular. Somebody didn't speak to me, I kind of felt like, what did I do? I always felt like I did something wrong, or somebody was pinpointing me in that kind of aspect. So that's kind of where I was. Didn't want to leave the house a lot. My husband would ask me, why don't you want to go anywhere? I'm like, it was just much easier to stay in my little cocoon and not get out. Because when you're upset with yourself, or you don't feel confident, you want to hide. And that's kind of where I was, I think.
So where was that kind of turning point where you're just like, I've got to do something?
Well, I guess in May, I just came to a point. I just felt so beaten down. And I had went and I spoke with some friends, and they were godly friends, and they just spoke face value to me, and really pinpointed, God had a purpose for me, but I more or less was letting myself down because I was hiding out, and I didn't need to do that. And at that point, they had more faith and belief in me than I even had in myself. So after having that conversation with them, I went home and I was like, I really have to do something for myself. And a lot of times as mothers, or I don't, on the mother side of it, because I'm a mother, we feed into our kids, and we feel like we are left out. And so my kids are grown now, and I'm like, I have to do something. I want to be healthy enough that whenever, a long time from now when I have grandkids, I want to be able to enjoy them a long time from now. But my kids are, high school and college now, and I wanted to do something for myself. So I made that commitment that I'm going to do it. So I just jumped in, and I knew if I didn't do it full force, that, you would take that step back. So I made myself.
So along with starting on the products, I mean, you really embraced too. You told me that you hated to get out of bed in the mornings.
Oh. Okay, you had to bring that
Yeah,
up.
she's okay, time to be really, really brutally honest here, because you were like half hour before you had to get to work or whatever, wasn't it? That you're like,
yeah, in May, right at the end of the school year. It even got so bad that my husband would look at me and say, "Are you gonna get out of bed?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm going. I'm going to drive." I mean, and you're supposed to be excited. The end of the year, you're supposed to be excited. But I was 7:30. He's like, "Are you gonna get out of bed?" And I have to be at work at 8. And I'd roll out of bed at 7:30, throw my hair back in a ponytail or in a bun, and throw on clothes and be out of there.
yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't even getting up in time.
Yeah.
I'd walk in at 8:01, and run to the room.
But now times have changed.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Well, you're now, so you started going to the gym along with taking the products and taking the Moringa and doing the detox tea, because it's so important. And Dr. Bobby's actually going to join me hopefully maybe next week while we're out in Utah, about talking about the toxins and how important it is to flush those from your system. But you started taking the products, started working out and all that stuff, and surrounding yourself with even more positive people to help uplift you and things like that. So now, how do you feel that the products have helped you?
Well, I began all these products in May, about 2 weeks earlier than coming into New York. But I just had all this energy, and I was waking up at 4 and 5. Never before would I wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning. And so one day I'm like, okay, well, I'm awake. What am I going to do now? So I got up, did laundry, and did all these things. I'm like, this is so not me. And I'm elbowing my husband. Hey, I'm up. Let's do something. So we just decided, you know what? We're up. Let's go to the gym. And it just, I don't know, it just sparked this love to get up and get started. And I found that I had more energy throughout the day. And it's just all new. It really is. Inside and out, I just feel amazing.
Yeah, because now you've lost how many? 40, I don't know, in between 43, 45. And like 40 some inches too overall, which is just
amazing.
Absolutely, amazing. And I mean, we have people telling us that you've changed so much.
Coworkers and
there's so many people are saying that. But another thing that you were telling me, that you've told me recently, is how much the products have helped you with your seasonal issues that you were having, that you used to have.
I have noticed, I typically start those seasonal issues around October. And I haven't had any issues at all, really. I wake up, I typically would be stuffy, my head would be achy, but that's not even happening. And I'm really honestly excited to see how I'm doing in December. Just because this is all new to me. So I'm really excited to see because typically it would start in October, beginning of October, and till December, late December. And allergies, it's not supposed to say that. But anyway, those seasonal issues are so much better. So it's going to be interesting. I'm excited because I'm not tired, and typically I'd be going home and over it, you know, after a long day at work and working with my little munchkins all day. You get tired, right? But
Gotta have that energy though.
yeah, and now I'm
because she teaches 2nd grade, so
yes, absolutely. There's no downtime. No downtime. So yeah, I'm here. And what time is it? Normally I'd be laying at home trying to recoup, but I'm not. I mean, right now I'm okay. So.
And that's what I love about your story, because really so much has happened to you in a short amount of time, and how it's just completely, your mindset has changed, you're healthier, you're happier, you're
A little bit.
I mean, you're glowing. I love being around you, and you're such an inspiration. And
She is inspiring lots of people here.
yes,
for sure.
yes, and that's what I mean. You know, it all goes back to really with Dr. Bobby and her husband that researched these products and started using them themselves and with their family, and then started using them with their chiropractic patients, and then just started, you know, sharing it with other people. So
Trying to get as many people healthy as we can.
yeah.
I remember there was a day though you came in and you were feeling just a little bit under the weather, and we put some oils on your feet. Or actually, I gave them to you, and you went in the sauna with those. I didn't hear you complain anymore.
No,
Did it
I
get
was
better
great.
for you?
I was fine.
So with the essential oils too, yes, those are very beneficial. So, but no, I mean, I just absolutely love your story, and I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait. And it's one of those journeys, like even for me, that it just gets better and better and better, because when I look back to where I was, you know, 2.5 years ago, and especially with Dr. Bobby, because you saw me from where I was at and now to where I'm at now, and how far I've come, and it's just going to get better and better. And I mean, one of the things too, you know, when we talk about the mindset and the things that I do now to, I mean, the people that I surround myself with, and what I'm putting into my mind, and what I'm listening to, and being, it makes a huge difference. And being able to, I hope to inspire other people, and that's why we started doing these Facebook Lives, so we can share, yes, the information about Moringa and how important it is, and your health overall, but then also what goes along with that is having a positive mindset and the way you're speaking. And I said it goes back to who you're surrounding yourself with. And so I'm very blessed to have, you know, such a good group of people to surround myself with. So if you were going to give any advice, I know I'm just throwing this out there, what would you tell people?
I believe that if you just make that commitment and try something and just stick with it, you will see big changes. Going back to a mind change, I'm not worried anymore about what other people are thinking, to be honest. Yeah, I love people and I love advice, and I listen to what they say, but I'm not taking it at heart, because I know where I was and I know where I've come from, and I personally never want to forget where I was, because when you forget where you were, you can't relate to the people who are at that position now. If I could tell you anything, just if you choose to make a change in your life, don't stop, because along this journey, every little milestone that I've come across has changed me one way or another. And now I have a network of friends that I didn't have. Coming and being a part of it's almost like a family. Once you start the product, you meet people. It's a family.
It is.
And I'm totally changed. I'm happy, and I have more energy, and I totally feel like whatever God throws at me now, bring it on, because I can go forward. So it's just
Isn't
move
it
on.
awesome? Isn't it awesome to
It's
have that
amazing.
feeling though? Because I know there was a time in my life that I cared about what people would think of me, and it would give me major anxiety.
Yeah, you come out of all of that.
Yeah, and now I'm like, think whatever you want to think. Like you said, I mean, I care about people and stuff like that, and I'll
Or we
take
wouldn't
people
be
to-
here.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, as far as if people, I mean, I do what I do, and as long as, you know, I'm trying to help people and make myself a better person, and if somebody else has something to say about that, or if they're going to critique me in any way, well, so be it. I don't care anymore. And that's very liberating.
It's a change from inside, and that's where I think, you know, the weight loss is kind of the bonus, really.
It is a bonus.
You know?
Definitely a bonus.
You're healthy mentally and emotionally, you know, and then that comes out, and then the weight loss is like, wow, that's great.
Well, I said for me, I mean, I started on the products because of the health issues, and I had already tried to lose some weight, which everything I tried was not working. So when I started on the products, the weight was not even a concern to me. I just wanted to feel better. And then as I started to lose the weight, like you said, that was an added bonus, but I got so much more from just feeling better and changing my mindset.
Right.
And I will tell you that if you start, just take small steps every single day, and don't stop, because it's those little things that turn into something big. Because when you look back and you're like, wow, that is pretty amazing. And
Definitely. When I look back at where I came, when I came and started the products, at first it was a weight thing. I wanted to lose the weight. Because I thought the weight was making me feel a certain way, and I wasn't happy about with myself. I thought it was all about the weight, but it was a mindset. And then like you said, the weight was just something extra. But the way I think now, the way I react to people, interact with people is totally different. And I know other people see a change in me, but I see a change in myself, and my husband sees a change in me, and my kids see a change.
Yeah.
So it didn't just help me, it's actually affected my whole family.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. When you, like, I think you text messaged that to me one morning in the summer, and I was like, wow, it really hit me, like, wow, this is, like you said, it's affected not you, but your kids and your husband, and everybody's getting up early and excited to start the day instead of like that dread, you know, that I think so many people feel. And that's, I think, what's inspired so many people is they're like, you've been a zeal for life that, you know, that I didn't have. Yeah, or at least it wasn't coming through, you know.
And I think all of us have it in us.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's there.
And it's just hiding, waiting for you to pull it out.
Right.
Because you could do so much more than what you could even imagine that you can do. It's in there, you just have to release it.
And it's life changing.
Definitely.
It really truly is. And that's why, you know, when Dr. Jason and I, every week, we say, you know, reach out to us, because we really are here to help you, because we know what it's like to be in that dark place and maybe feeling like, you know, you just don't know what to do, you don't know where to start, and maybe you don't have the support system. And so reach out to us, because we're here to support you, because we know what it's like. And all you got to do is, you know, comment on the video, send a private message. I mean, we are here to help you and inspire you and, you know, help you get to a place where you love life. And actually look forward to what the future holds. So, like I said, reach out to us. Is there anything that you guys want to add that you can think of?
I would just say, yeah, definitely, you guys, thank God somebody reached out to me and Jason when we were also in a dark place. Our parents were very sick at one point, all of them. And just so thankful that somebody did, you know, reach out to us and said, hey, try this product, try this out. And of course we were skeptical, and I can imagine that you guys are sitting there going, oh yeah, sure, this is a magical product that's just going to change your life, right? But let me tell you that, again, it's just those small steps that you take. And I would definitely tell you to reach out to Rachel, because again, I'm so thankful that somebody reached out to me and somebody reached out to Jason, and it's changed our lives like big time. So do it. Message her and try these products. You guys, it's gonna get you. It's gonna put you on a different path. That's all I can say, and then you will find out for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I do have access to a very limited supply of some sample packs that are, it's about $100 value that you can get for only $40. And like I said, I do have only a few available. I'm just throwing that out there if there's anybody that is, you know, just wants more information. So the main thing is here, just thank you so much for watching these videos, sharing these videos. Just in the past few weeks, Dr. Jason and I have had so many people reach out to us, and we love that because we are all here to help you. And I am so thankful for these two ladies here, and for coming on, and you know, and Christina, and sharing your story. So I appreciate that, and we hope you all have a good night, and reach out to us anytime. And we will see you next week, Dr. Bobby and Dr. Jason and I. we are going to be in Utah. We are really excited about this. The company's coming out with some great new products, so we are going to go and be around thousands of other people that want to help change people's lives, and we are going to be learning a lot of great information, and we're excited to learn about these new products. So I don't know if it'll be Thursday night that we'll be on. I'll post about it, but while we are out in Utah, we will at some point in time come to you live and share with you what's going on, and some of the great information that we are learning. So anyway, thanks again for joining us, and you all have a blessed evening, and we will see you next week.